Hi guys. So ever since I started taking care of myself, like doing my hair, getting my nails done, just doing me, and then working out, like a lot of people at work have been paying a lot of attention to me, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I was not really ready for the attention that I've been getting, and it's been kind of like it's been good, but also I had like a lot of bad aggressive people after me, which I'm not sure why. you know, um, it's been weird because I'm not used to that type of attention. I'm usually just kind of like one girl, one guy. That's it. And I'm usually the one who chases after them. I'm not used to being chased, if that makes sense, and being aggressively chased. And it was like, this is weird for me, because I was really never like the most sought after girl or the most popular girl. Um, I just choose what I choose, and that's who I stick with. Like I said, I'm used to being pursuing, not being the pursuer. So at work, when I started like taking care of myself, getting my hair done, stuff like that, this one elderly guy, he's like in his 90s, started chasing after me. And at first I thought it was like, oh my gosh, it's so cool, this is so fun. And I was like, oh, this is worse. Way, way worse. Way worse. Well, what started it off, because I don't know, I don't even know what started it off. No, actually, he got into a car accident. And then I gave him my phone number. I was like, hey, if you need anything, let me know. And like if you need like your phone charger, clothes, food, anything, let me know. And this was also around a time where we had like no visitors in the hospital, so his wife couldn't even visit him. So I was like, if you need anything, if you want me to run by your house, whatever, let me give you anything, because I come in early in the morning. It's like my schedule's like 4 a.m. to 12 noon, Monday to Friday, and I'm off the weekends. Woohoo! But I just offered him that, and he just took that completely the wrong way and tried to turn into something that really wasn't it. And he said, "Oh, you're so nice to me." He started telling me all his issue, his problems. And I was like, "Great," like I guess I'm there for like some sort of support. And then he kind of took it sexual and stuff like that, and I was like, gross, ew, because like he's not really my type, and he's like could be my great grandpa age. So that was an immediate turn off. And then like he was talking to all these other girls, stuff like that, and he also had a wife at the time, and I was like, I don't want no smoke from either side, so I was just like, deuces. um I just was just minding my own business, honestly. And I kind of knew he still liked me. And then I asked one of my male friends to be like, hey, can you text this number, tell this guy to leave me alone, in a protective boyfriend kind of way. Like, you're not my boyfriend, but pretend that you are at this moment, so that way you can tell him to leave me alone. So they did that. Appreciate it. He left me alone for a bit. But he was still kind of off in a distance. He's always like staring me down, looking at me some kind of way, like I'm like some kind of steak or whatever. Um, and then when his wife passed away, I was like, I'm sorry this happened to you. And I gave him some flowers, as people do when people pass away, and a car, stuff like that. Only because his wife passed away, it wasn't trying to do anything else with that. I thought he got the message. Apparently not, and he's back to pursuing me. And I'm like, great. It's like worse. It's not as bad, but it's beginning to be like every time I come into work, he's always like where I'm at in my face for like 2 hours, and then he dips. And like he's showing me stuff on his phone, like showing me like all these girls he's talked to, which I is not impressed with me. And I think he was trying to make me jealous, because like he just showed me, oh, I'm talking to this girl, that girl, gotta give her money, give her car, to give her this, that, to that. I mean, this girl stayed with me who I don't even know. I just met her that same day. I don't even know her. I let her move in with me. And I'm just kind of like, that's not my problem. Like I give him some kind of advice, but I'm just letting him hear what he wants to hear at this point. I'm not just trying to be like, oh, you got this, got this. Because, like, technically, me and him aren't really together, so what's the point of me trying to give him advice if he's not going to listen to it, you know? So, that's the same day that the incident happened. And then he was, like, scrolling his phone, scrolling. And he kept scrolling it up and down, up and down. Like, he'd go all the way up to the top and all the way up to the bottom. And then, you know, I'm not really paying attention at this point because it's like 5 in the morning. I'm sleepy. You know, I'm ready to kind of just go. It was a Thursday, and I'm like, what the heck, dude? So I was just you know, he's like talking in my ear, like he's like talking about like X, Y, and Z, and I'm just like barely paying attention. I happened to just look down at the right time, and I was like, what the heck, dude? Like, he literally scrolled all the way down to where I saw his manhood, and I'm like, bro, I don't want to see that, you know, like, especially at work. That is like sexual harassment, unwanted sexual harassment. And I'm like, you really think of me like that? As like, out of all people, out of all things, that's really what you think of me? You know, like, I deserve more respect than that, you know? I don't need to see anybody's manhood. Like, I can understand if I did ask for it, to see it, and of course he showed me, but I did not ask for that. You know, I try to say it to myself, to my business, and, you know, it's just kind of weird that a guy will do that, you know? Like, I was not expecting to see that out of all days at 5 in the morning. So, I hit him and I was like, bro, like, call him Eric, why'd you do that? You know, when I hit him on the arm, he's, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for you to see that. He tried to make it like an accident, but I was like, no accident, because people know what they have in their phones, you know? And with iPhones, you can actually make an album and like make it private to where nobody can really see it, and put all your pictures on there. And you can delete stuff off Messenger, because that's what he's showing me on Messenger. And then like, I'm not understanding why he showed me that. You know, at first I wasn't really going to say anything, but then I talked to my coworker who I work with, and she's like, you need to say something, because like, he can like try to do something else to you if you don't say anything. So you need to speak up. And I was like, damn, you're right. So, I kind of said something. I called my boss. I was like, hey, bro. Not like that, though. I said, I need to talk to you because it's really important. And, like, I said it in a way to where it was, like, it sounds super serious, you know, to where I actually need to talk to you. And he was like, well, I'm busy at the moment. I was like, okay. And then he called me back, like, even 2 seconds later. I was like, hey, you can come up here to the office. We got everybody, like all the we got supervisors up here, and you can talk to me. So I went to go ahead and talk to him, and they were all like shocked. You know, one of them, like, their face turned red and was like really pissed off, and the whole atmosphere just changed and became super serious. And I was like, yeah, this is actually serious. So I wrote a statement and sent it in, and they said they took care of the issue, and he's still working there, which is, I don't understand, because like, when I come in, he's still at work. He's not actually gone, and I feel very uncomfortable because like, he come down and do anything to me, you know, or me or my coworker, or just really just be looking at me from afar, or I'm not sure if it's gonna be like a total like obsession, because I do get those kind of guys. Like, every now and then I'll get a guy who's really obsessed with me and want to be with me and stuff like that. And I'm just not sure why. It's always the guys I don't want to be with that are like really obsessed over me. And it's always the guys that are like very creepy, very weird. And it's not like a nice guy. It's like the super creepy, like, came from under a rock guys that you really have no business dealing with me. That, you know, are there to really just get one thing only, or see me as like some kind of like last hope, last hurrah, last, oh yeah, let's get her done kind of thing, and put a bun in the oven, let's just dip and leave, you know, situation. And I'm not sure why those type of guys are attracted to me. I don't understand it. I don't know what I put to be like, oh yeah, I'm a loser, go ahead and kind of date me if I'm your last chance situation. But I'm sick and tired of it, honestly. And I'm glad my coworkers kind of helped me to say something and to speak up and to really just kind of put my voice out there. But I am going to go to the next head person in charge, but like, bro, he's still here. I don't feel comfortable working with him. I don't feel safe, working with this guy because I don't know what he's gonna do, and I feel like I should either press charges or whatever because I even noticed that he's still on my Instagram. Like, he's not liking my photos or nothing, but somehow he's like active in the messages. Like, he doesn't like message me directly. I am gonna block him because he blocked me, and then somehow he like unblocked me quickly. I'm like, what is with that? Like, I have blocked him and everything else, but like when the incident happened, I'm not sure what they said, but like I couldn't really look him up or nothing. And it was just kind of weird to kind of see him like active now on Facebook, on Instagram actually. So I am gonna block him in order to be safe, but like I literally have to be there by 4 a.m. to work. So, and when I actually do my job, he's still there, unlocking doors, walking around, making me very uncomfortable. Like I didn't know he was still working there. Trying to look up, I was like, he's still working here. What kind of sense does it make? And he's still like literally, there, like doing overtime in my area. So it's just kind of awkward to have him kind of around me, because like I think he's the kind of type of guy that won't take no for answer. And I have told him no multiple times. Multiple times I have said no. I don't want this. I don't want to be around you. I just see you as a friend. I have not really led him on per se in my eyes. So I'm not sure. I guess because I'm like super nice to him. That's probably why. But like, I'm literally nice to everybody. I try not to be mean or nasty or ill with people. Like, if I'm mean and nasty and ill, like, it's probably how it is at that point. But I probably have to be a bit more meaner outside than inside, because in order to push these cripples away, I'm not sure why they can't take no for an answer at this point. And it's just kind of weird, and I really want to be with the guy who's right for me. I not to be with somebody who's just like just weirdo off the streets looking for somebody for the night, and I happen to be that person. But I'm grateful. I wish I had saw that. I mean, I did see the red flag with him, but I just thought that if I'm nice to him, maybe he'll kind of back off. But my thing is, why he's only obsessed with me? Because he had like at least 8 girls in his inbox at one time. I don't know what's so special about me per se that makes him kind of want to always come back. But even like with my first husband, boyfriend, like he still can't let me go. And I don't understand that. I've been nasty, rude to him, mean him all the time. And then she's like, he's still like in my face, which I don't understand that, So I think no matter if I'm like mean, nasty, rude, or nice, they still want to come back. And I really haven't even gave like this guy that's still like stalking me the punani, So don't understand that, It's very weird. But that's just my situation going on right now. And either they're going to have to transfer me somewhere else or make him lose his job, because I feel like I should be safe and comfortable like where I'm at. And I feel like he's going to like pounce on me at any moment. And I feel like he deserves to lose his job. And I just feel like he deserves to kind of like have that mark against someone that's record. So that when he tries to get another job, he's like, oh no, can't hire because you got this on your record. And I'm not the first person he done this to. I'm like the second person he done this to. And not only that, he has also hit on other females at work who are customers, females who are not part of our staff. He hits on stuff like that. And he also had their boyfriends who found out about him, kind of messaging me like, bro, what are you doing? Leave my girl alone. What's going on? Kind of thing. So I'm not sure really why he can't take no for an answer, but it's just kind of weird to me, honestly. So that's that. That's what's going on in my little world. But I'm not gonna stop doing what I have to do. But I'm still not trying to be harmed from like where I work at. That doesn't make any sense to me. But but I was before the situation happened applying for other jobs, so that's probably giving my ticket on the way out because I'm not going to be with someone or be around a situation and then find out like what actually happens. I just don't want to put myself in harm's way, and feel like I have to like walk on eggshells in order to kind of feel alive. If that makes sense. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.